recruited 19 people this month personally. Well, that's what Tammy did with the $29 kit last September. So she's going to help us hear and understand what she did to make that happen. Does that sound good?
Yes.
All right, so this is going to kind of be a little interview process so that we make sure to cover all the topics that we wanted to get in a shorter period of time. All right, so Tammy, I'm going to ask what changed mentally or emotionally. You know, you had to make a big shift because of where you were in your business and what you wanted. So can you share that with them, please?
Absolutely. So I would have to say that it started at, is that not working?
No, hang on, and I have to then stand away from you so there's not feedback. So, go ahead.
Okay, so I would have to say that it started at Becky and Jean Jonas meeting that we had where we had the training on being an inspirational leader. I felt like I had the whole director and the leader part down pretty well, but not necessarily the inspirational part of it down. So that is something that I've really made a conscious effort on and making sure that I'm speaking it, that they're feeling it, that they're believing it, trying to get that point across, not telling them what to do, kind of leading them to that conclusion. The other big part that changed for me was I was always a pretty good goal setter personally, but not at all for my team. I know that's something we have been taught a million times over, is to set the goal, but I'll just be honest, it felt icky. It felt awful to have to tell people, you know, well, my goal, or, you know, this is what I see for us, this is what I want to have happen. So once I was able to go to the team and say, so how many do you want to recruit this month? How many are you looking for? I know you're looking at promoting to director, so how many are you thinking you need to do? So once I was able to pull those numbers together, then I could add in what I wanted from our team and go, okay, so here's our new team goal. So like last night, our team goal went to 50 new recruits this month. That's huge. That is a huge stretch for us. But we did 42 last September. So last night, we were talking amongst ourselves in the bedroom. I was like, okay, ladies, what do you think? What should be our new number? How many are you gonna be shooting for? And they said we should go for 50. So there you go, we're going for 50.
Awesome. That's great, right? Who would like that this month as well, right? Okay, wonderful. So once you made this mind shift that, you know, to an inspirational leader, to inspiring people to want what you have rather than telling them what you have and that they should join. So how did you decide who to contact? Like, no, this is where everyone should be on their way home tomorrow. Who am I going to contact? Because this should be your main focus. So how did you decide and start making those lists, and who did you come up with?
So I always keep a rolling contact list going. If you don't have one, then get one started like tonight, so that tomorrow you can go ahead and start working the plan. I went back through old survey slips, old booth leads. I went through upcoming and past host, guest, and even past consultants.
Nice, very good, very good. So how many contacts do you think you made overall?
I have to say it was well over 100, easily.
In that month? You were
Easily, because I actually scrolled back through my private messages all the way back to 2013. All the way to the bottom of the list, re-looked at the conversations. I was like, oh, there's one I hadn't thought of. I remember we talked about it, but it didn't go anywhere. So they got reached out to.
Nice, that's great. So I think the magic of having something for a month like this is that it gives you words to open the door. So people still might want one of the full kits. The full kits are still, you know, the best deal. I mean, $1,000 a product for $249. That's always there, and we need to remember that even on April 1st, that is still the amazing, you know, kit and products. But this opens a conversation because now it's a price point that maybe people can't afford. So what words did you use specifically when you started, reaching out to these people?
So it was very basic and very simple. It was a picture of, one of the graphics that Home Office gave us, that graphic, and it simply said, "This is it, let's chat."
Wow.
That was it. And if y'all copy my words, no, go for it. So,
That's it. And that opened the conversation?
I will
Like,
tell
how
you.
did it go?
I will tell
So
you.
they see this, and then how did it go?
So that very first day, there was a lot of PMing that went back and forth, because remember that came out on a Saturday. So actually I woke up Saturday morning, I looked at that, and I went, what? This isn't right, something's wrong. So then I'm looking around at different places, I'm like, this is for real. Oh my gosh. So that's when I started sending out the messages. Did a lot of private messaging. When I say let's chat for 10 minutes, I am not talking about private messenger. I want to get them on the telephone, because if they can hear the excitement and the passion in my voice, I think I can win them over 99.9% of the time. So that's what I was shooting for. And that very first day, signed 3 new consultants.
That's awesome. That is really awesome. So,
Can I just share? So every day we get an update on our staff.
Yes.
And we have, just in one day yesterday, 151% increase in recruiting. Is that like so exciting?
So guys, it's happening big time. And we want to continue seeing that happening for each and every one of you. Each and every one of you should be having 151%, 200%, 300% increase over prior year.
absolutely.
Go Tammy.
Well, I want to thank Jean, because I don't know if Jean remembers this or not, but at Becky's meeting, I more than once bombarded her with, can we please have the $29 kit again, please?
Yeah, you kind of did.
So, it was a few times that day, and then there was a couple of emails, are you sure? I think we should do it again. It was a really good thing. So, thank you.
Nice. And this time they have product. So, so that was the conversation.
That's right. Give it up.
That was the conversation starter. So what advice do you have? I mean, you have the post now, you know what she sent. So what other advice would you give everyone that would like to recruit, 10 or so this month, personally even? What advice? What could they do?
Okay, so the rolling contact list. Number one, if you're making a list, number one, you've got to keep your fundamentals, your basic fundamentals that we've been talking about since yesterday, your best practices. Number one is your rolling contact list. So each month in the margin of my calendar, I have a list of potentials, and then when they sign, they get a bubble next to their name, and then every month when the new sign-on special comes out, I flip back to last month to see who I need to reach out and say, oh, here's this month's special, is now a better time? Okay, so rolling contact list. Number two, stay in touch with, I just talked about. Number three, and I think this is the big one, guys, I really do. Marta touched on it last night. Nancy Jo touched on it. Becky's touched on it already, is be real. Be real. Build those personal relationships. People want to work with people they know and they trust and they feel comfortable with. It's not magic words. It's really very simple. If you're just really confident and passionate about what you have, think about your most favorite product, your quick cooker, your rock crock, whatever it is. You should be that passionate about this business opportunity, because it is truly life-changing. I can tell you conversations that I've had that would just put chills up your spine. I mean, it's huge, guys.
Yeah. So I have one more question that just came to mind. It wasn't one of the ones we discussed, but
Oh,
it's
okay.
simply yes or no one. So when you messaged the picture to them with the words that we should chat, and they said, let's chat or whatever, did you then call through Messenger right then and there? Or
No,
did you
ask
have
them for their phone number. Because I was actually at my weekend getaway, so I wasn't even at home, and so I didn't have their number. So yeah, The only other thing that I want to add to this real quickly was marry the business opportunity to where they already are in their life. Nobody is looking to add one more something to their crazy schedule. But everybody is looking for a way to make some extra money, to get these products in their kitchen for free or cheap. So kind of meet them with where you're at or they're at, and then show them how this and this is going to work perfectly together. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yes, definitely. So how about 2 questions? We have time for like 2 or 3 questions. There's one out there, just holler it out.
So you said that when they respond that they're interested or they want to talk about it, you said like, let's talk for 10 minutes, like physically.
That was my initial message, yes.
Right, so, and you said you signed 3 that day. Could you like real quick run through, maybe the 2 of you, a real quick, like how that 10-minute call works?
Sure.
Obviously not 10 minutes worth, but you go.
Sure.
Okay, and am I signing?
Sure. She needs to know, yes, you're signing.
I just need to know how one of those 3
Sounds like we're
went.
signing,
Okay.
But not immediately.
but not an easy sign.
Okay.
I'm
I'm not quick to
not
change.
30 seconds of the call, like if I pretend by the end, she's signing.
Okay. All right, so Becky's giving me her phone number. I called Becky, ring, ring, ring. Becky's gonna answer the phone
Hello.
and say, hey Becky, this is Tammy. I'm so excited. Thanks for taking my phone call.
Well, sure, thanks for reaching out.
Absolutely. Hey girl, so I've sent you just some real basic information, sent you the sign-on bonus. What do you think about that? Is that crazy or what?
Well, it is, it's pretty cheap. I mean, I could blow that at Target, no problem.
Right, we all can and then some. So what it is this month only, the company is offering a spring starter set for $39 where you get not only some paperwork to get you going, you also get some of our most popular products that are just fantastic. They're going to be easy to do demos with and whatnot. You will personally love them in your kitchen. And you get all of your eBiz tools and your free website and everything for that price for the first 90 days. It's ridiculous.
Well, I love the price and all that, getting credit, but I don't know how to use any of those products. I don't have any of those products and I don't know how to use them.
Well, that's no problem at all. I can help you learn how to use them. There's tons of fun things that we can do with them. That's not a problem at all.
Okay, just tell me how. I need to know how I would learn it because
Well, this
that'll help
company
my
has
fear.
so much support. I'll just tell you right now, there's more support than you're actually even going to be able to comprehend, in all honesty. I'm here for you. We have a fantastic support system with home office.
But like with these products, are you gonna come to my house and show me? Are you gonna
Do you need me to
walk
come
me
to
through
your
it
house?
on the phone? How am I gonna learn these?
Whatever you need. If you're within driving distance, I'll be more than happy to come to your house. We can do it through a virtual party. I can show you how to use the products there, or I can just talk you through it. It's really not that hard.
Okay, as long as you'll be there, I think I'm down for it because this is pretty cheap, so.
I mean, really, truly, this is the biggest win-win situation ever. I mean, where else are you going to start a business for $39?
How quick can I get a paycheck?
Actually, we can get you a paycheck. Today is the second. Today's the 2nd. So let's see, if we could get you up and running quickly, get you some virtual parties going, get them closed quickly, we can have you a paycheck by the 7th. How does that sound? Or no, 21st. 21st, thank
Couple
you.
weeks, okay. All right, okay.
Just do it.
Okay, I'll just do it.
Excellent. So there's really no magic words, really, in all honesty. There isn't. You're just kind of seeing the confidence, giving them the confidence to take that leap of faith, basically saying, trust me in the process. And then the other thing is I just want them to know that I'm always a phone call away. I tell my girls the first 1,000,000 calls are free of charge. After that, it's a penny a call.
Good job, Tammy.
You're
All right, thank you.